Hello.
How's it going?
Uh, Good. I've been trying to figure out how to use this new DAW. Um, since I've gotten my new computer, and I think I've wasted the whole afternoon on that. Um,
What DAW is it?
Logic.
Oh, so you got like a Mac?
Yeah. By the way, that song that I remember we were working on, like I don't even know how long ago that was at that point. Was it 1 or 2 weeks ago? I don't know. Last time we were on a call and you were like giving me ideas and stuff. I've actually, I don't know if you're interested, I've like fleshed it out a bit more from the ideas that you had.
Oh, hell yeah. Do you have like a recording or something of it?
Um, Not right now, aside from some really crappy voice notes, but yeah, I've been working through that. I don't know. Waiting till I get my new microphone and start recording stuff better. But I don't know. Can you hear this well? 1 second. I need to turn off noise cancel. I don't know how well you can hear.
Oh, that's better.
Okay, so I've got. But then, wait, sorry. I don't know. I usually do this a lot where it'll like go from a finger picking thing into strumming halfway through or whatever. Anyway, for the melody of God. Yeah, you wish that you could trade life to far again. Watch it slip right through your hand like a glass of green sand. Please say goodbye into our day. It's night. Never say together. Yeah, you never be together. really have much of a melody written over this part, but it's supposed to work. It's like a bridge or something. I don't know. And then returns back to the beginning. I don't know. I don't know what you think about that. It's very messy right now. I don't not so, but I see I did that second part where it changes, right? Because da 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 da, and then da 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 da. And that's when it changes to second part. The wish that you could get. Da, da. Anyways, yeah, that's what I've got now. It's not
Nice. That
much, but
sounds
it's
good.
something. Yeah.
So you've got like and it's like what?
Like, yeah, I've got. Then it switches to. And that's that second part. So yeah, that's that. I don't know if you can see.
Oh wait, I didn't know you were.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
go.
see, I got.
Ready?
Then wish that you could give, trade life to my poor kids. Watch it slip right through your hands like a glass. And seconds turn to days, and your hours slip away. Now the time will take it, and then. Yeah, that part. I don't know, because I showed this to my music teacher, and he was saying that I need to have some sort of resolve, and that's like the issue with it. So I don't know. I tried
Wait,
going
some
to the
sort of
D major
the issue with what? Which part specifically?
with the song. I was showing him as I was writing it because he's like a songwriting instructor, or whatever you call it. I don't know.
Yeah.
He he's
But he
worked in the
was
music industry for a while. He was saying that the one thing that his one critique of my song was that there's just no resolve. So, for example, from this, so this you're saying that it needs to resolve to like something, to like a. So that's why I tried with the F here doing something, and then also for this progression, right? I and then going to the D to sort of like fulfill it, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And just doing, chromatic. I have an unhealthy obsession with that. I've been trying to drift away from using that in songs I write. It just sounds too good.
Wait,
That's the issue.
so the original part, are you playing A? You're playing A in the bass under this chord, the first chord, right?
Yeah, A. In basically the entire song, I'm playing A. The entire, it's just like droning, I guess. Because maybe going to the actually instead of the F. I like that, but maybe going to an A would make more sense. Just an A major. And then going at the major 7, then to dominant 7, then down to here. I don't know if that makes sense though.
Yeah, it makes sense. I just feel like the original, the first chords, like the.
Yeah.
There's something, and then you go. What do you do? Wait, are you going? You're not going. You're not doing the whole line cliche though, right? You're doing the. Or are you doing?
No, I'm doing the whole line on this first chord progression. I'm doing the whole line cliche. I'm going. That's the progression, and then it's on this. I don't know what it's called chord. I forgot the name of it. It's just a lot of something with a lot of extensions. I don't know. So that's the final chord of that first section. That's kind of how that one goes.
Okay.
Oh no. Oh, it's just a minor actually chord, I realized. It's a G flat minor is the final chord it goes on to. And then I don't know.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. What? Yeah. Except you're not doing the triplet thing I'm doing.
Yeah.
noticed that like recently, as I've been like writing things, I've been putting like a lot more focus into like the rhythm, in the sense of like having very specific picking patterns. Whereas before I just have chords that I'd write down chords or whatever, and I just strummed them like however I feel like it, whenever I felt like it. If it just went along with the song. But as of recent, I've been becoming more particular with that aspect, which I guess is a good thing. I don't know.
Yeah, it's kind of. I had this kind of thing I was working on. I was like,
Ooh, what's that? What's that chord?
it's so it starts with the D major 7, and then it goes. It's like 5th fret, top 3 strings. And then it goes.
You know what the chord progression reminds me of for some reason? The song "Dream" by Al Green.
Dream by Al Green.
Yeah, it's this song that was sampled in our "We Still Friends." I don't know if that makes it any more familiar. Wait, let me send it. 1 second. I've been listening to that song a ton recently. Da da da, just there.
Did you send it on Discord or wait? Send it on. Oh, okay.
I don't know, it might be my imagination, but I do feel a sort of semblance.
It's basically the same chord progression, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're like. Yeah.
Like that type of,
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah. Another thing I love that I kind of in doing that I've sort of, I guess, taken in a sense from Bossa Nova is when they play, I don't even know what you call it, right? Where they play the root note. Oh, I guess you'd say it's down a third or four, I don't know, where they would go like switching down to the lower string,
Down,
like it.
down a 4th or up a 5th.
Yeah. So like in that one, it like really, I'd say that like doing that, it adds like a whole da, 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 da. Like just if I kept the bass the same, it like wouldn't sound.
Yeah.
I don't know, I like doing that. That's that. Welcome to the NHK, right?
Yeah.
I learned it. One second. I'm trying to see if I can remember. I don't remember it. Oh man, I only looked a couple weeks ago. And then I don't know.
Yeah, it's a good one. I like this one too. This one.
Yeah, it's great because if you like listen, right, the shapes too of the chords specifically, um, not just like the chords itself, because they're not like anything super wow, right, for like jazz chords, but the specific shapes they're using are more so shapes you would find in bossa nova. I noticed when learning that one, like this, that
Yeah.
major nine shape and whatnot. They're those kinds where because I don't know if they just played it because it's easier to play or because usually the bossa nova chords have the fingers are much closer together than some other than like other jazz chords.
Yeah. I think they just did it because I think it just sounds good like that. Because I think the originals
Yeah,
it's either a steel acoustic or an electric. I
yeah, it
forget.
was a steel acoustic, I think.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you were playing Wave at first.
No, okay, but I know how to play Wave though. So close your eyes, for that's a lovely way to be. Aware of things your heart alone to see. The mental loneliness goes whenever two can dream a dream together. Da 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 da. Don't try to fight the rising sea. Don't fight the moon, the stars above. Don't fight me. The fundamental loneliness goes whenever two can dream a dream. And then the bridge. When I saw you first, the time was 3:30. When you're at mine, it was eternity. Something like that. I think this is like the last chord. By now we know the wave is on its way to be. Don't turn away the way of loving me. Anyways, yeah,
That's cool.
that was one of the like first songs I actually learned in full on the guitar, I think.
You know, Chega de Saraji?
Yeah. Wait, do I know how to play it? No. Do I know the song and I've heard it a gazillion times before? Yes. Just to clarify.
Yeah, that's a fun one.
It's not. Oh, I need to learn piano.
Yeah, piano's goated.
Probably the most essential instrument.
Yeah. I'm trying to write and I can't write much of anything.
Mm,
Still.
then just like I don't know. Whenever I like just get stuck, I'll just try to play two random, somewhat like disconnected chords, and then just try to shove something in between them and see what happens. I mean, like
yeah.
or whatnot. I don't know. I'm not usually disconnected. I don't know. I've been recently writing, I'd say, simpler things, but at the same time not. Because I think my melodies have improved, but I've been using much. I mean, not simpler because there's still like whatever jazz harmony and whatnot, but chords that kind of just don't really change that much in total, and instead rather using the melody a lot more. So I've written like multiple things that it's really just one chord, and like I'll throw a note, I'll change a note or two, but just one chord. But I don't know. At least on the guitar, I find that messing around with the rhythm, if you get like into a groove that you like, the melody usually comes or another chord or something.
Yeah. I'm so indecisive with the groove though, because like sometimes I'll write two chords and I'll just be like, okay, do I take it through samba? Do I take it like it's just so many different ways. Indecisive.
Well, if the issue is being indecisive, then I'd say all you could try to do is try to make it as simple as you possibly can, and then go from there. You can expand upon it, but make like a like a four note melody or something like that, and like restrict yourself to that. Just two chords and as simple as you can possibly get it. And then from there, you're ultimately going to need to add more on it, and that'll make it more complicated. But instead of just, if when you have every scale you could possibly play over every chord, I mean, that's not going to get you anywhere. You end up like Jacob Collier.
Yeah, that's true.
Like one of my favorite songwriters of all time, I'd say, is Kimya Dawson of the Moldy Peaches. You've heard of her, right?
No, I haven't.
She's the one. She did the. Here is the church. She did the soundtrack for that movie Juno. I don't know. She's like a
Oh,
indie folk artist, but if you listen to any of her songs, right, she's a great songwriter, great melody, lyrics. But you look at the chords, and there's like no chords really. It'll just be like one thing repeated over a whole song, and she's able to make that into a song. Like I know, for example, like the most famous one, right? Anyone else but you is just for like 2 whole minutes. It's just those two chords, which are more or less kind of like the same thing in a sense. I don't see what anybody sees in anyone else but you. And not repeating, and it works as a song much better than many things I've seen that have a lot more notes and change a lot more.
yeah. I've been thinking about simplicity in terms of melodies, at least. Like,
I know then there's other song, right? Being Cool. That song I know. It's just that. Just
they
an E
sang
major.
Planet Pearl. How they sang like
Yes.
the.
Oh, you know my music teacher told me about this band.
Oh
My
my
music
god.
teacher.
Really?
He said he heard it on the radio and it made him think of me because I'm the only person he knows that's like into bossa nova and stuff.
You should try. This song has like a really simple chord progression, but it also has an even
Which
simpler
song?
melody. A Planet Upside Down.
Yeah.
It's like a da 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 da
Yeah, I love that
da
song.
da
Uh,
ba 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 da ba 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 ba. Yeah, it's that repeated motif. Like they do that in a lot of songs
yeah,
on that
but
album.
yeah. No, really, like as I've listened more, I'm not gonna say simple is better because there are many songs that do get boring, right? Just being too simple. But
Yeah.
a lot of the times it kind of that's why I'd say I guess that like it's not the best advice is simple because it really takes a good songwriter to make something great out of something super simple.
Yeah.
That's the only issue. You gotta know what you're doing. You have to, as they say, you need to first learn the rules before you can break them. And when you're making a song that is two repeating chords and has no structure somewhat, you have to be a real good songwriter to pull that off.
Yeah.
I know when I started songwriting, and it wasn't because that's what I was interested in, it's just because I was 10 and I only knew like 8 chords, so I genuinely used a combination of two 4 chord progressions. And I'd say in that point in my life, I wrote like probably 20 or so songs that I've since lost because I was too embarrassed to ever write anything down. Um, with those, and I'd say that I don't think if I hadn't been so used to just going over the same things again and like simple 2 chord progressions, that I'd be able to be coming up with new progressions and stuff like I do now.
Yeah.
Yeah, like my favorite. I think the best chord progression I've ever written was the first thing I showed you, probably, which is just essentially two chords over and over again. And I'd say personally consider that to be the best thing I've ever written. Da, da, da. But that's how you do it. That's how you do it. I don't know. I'm no one to
Yeah.
speak though. I haven't won any Grammys yet, so I think it's a bit early to be giving a master class right now. I don't even have a single song finished, but
No, but I mean, you've got some experience. Like you
yeah,
played some
exactly. I don't. I'm just saying what works for me because if there's one thing I can do, it's I can come up with new things and new ideas. And usually it comes from those random places too. Lots of the things I've written is because I've attempted to learn a song and then I played one of the chords wrong and I was like, wait, that sounds kind of cool. And then that's that. Um, I remember one song I wrote, which is one of my favorites. From a I took a chord progression that I got completely wrong, but I attempted to play this chord progression in some TikTok that was like best house chord progressions. And I would looked at the MIDI that they put out and I tried to play it on guitar. It ended up being wrong. I ended up checking later. But in the process, I got a cool chord progression and I ended up using it. I don't know, just those random places. That's where I got this one. Go take you now that you know how much I care. Let her know you care about me. That you talk about me. Oh, yeah, and another thing I don't know. I wish I knew. I never know. Anyways, yeah, so that's where I got that from. Just very random things. Yeah, I'd say that's probably close. Yeah.
Go like
Gosh.
I love doing that. Just random chords, fucking random chords
Yeah.
as fast as I can. Or like 2-5-1s over and over again.
I can't go down from there, actually. I don't know what I'm doing. Anyways.
Yeah, we should try and come up with something though.
Yeah. Oh shoot, what time is it? Gosh, it's almost
It's like
6.
8 where I am.
Oh damn. I might have to like go now. Sorry about that.
Oh, you're
Just kind
good.
of blabbering on nothing. I don't know, I can't control it. I very rarely get the opportunity to speak to people that actually know about music.
But no, I feel it.
Anyways, yeah, we definitely need to work together on something sometime.
Yeah.
Um,
I think the best thing would be if you
I'm
have
trying.
ideas, like send me like a recording. Like it doesn't have to be crazy. Just
Yeah, yeah,
super simple.
exactly. So yeah, I'll probably start sending you some recordings and whatnot, with also some information, because um, just sending a guitar recording with vocals without actually the notes and the key and the chords and whatnot is not very cool of me to do. I've done that before to people. It's not very nice.
Oh. No, it's fine. Whatever you
But
say is fine. So.
yeah, we definitely should get working on something. I don't know. I really like the couple things you put out. Like your the stuff you put out on your SoundCloud and whatnot. I think those are cool, like the Bossa Nova one and whatnot.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, um, yeah,
Yeah, I like that one.
yeah. Because I still don't know much about arranging. I've been like trying to work on getting better at arranging recently. To the extent that I've just been layering guitars has been the extent of my arrangement abilities, and also trying to double track my vocals. That's as far as I've gotten. I'm still not very good with keys and drum and percussion and basically everything else that isn't guitar or vocals.
I got you. Yeah, it's hard to learn how to do that stuff if you don't have like if you don't play the drums or you don't play the bass or whatever.
Yeah, I
But
mean, and I
like
can't. And the thing is, it's just practice. I mean, you just
yeah,
gotta try a lot, sink a ton of hours into it. Um, but yeah, we definitely gotta figure out some time to like hop on and like seriously work at making something.
yeah. I don't know. When are you said you're usually pretty free.
Most of the time, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways,
I'll go for it. What were you saying?
no, nothing. I was just gonna say that I'm about to hop off now. It's getting late for me. But
Okay.
yeah, I'll try to send you stuff. I'll try to send you stuff.
Sounds good.
Okay, see you.
See ya. What's going on now? Hello. Me and Mabel are hanging out. It's me and Mabel. It's me, and we know what it's about. Oh, I'm going to hang out with Hayden. Can I have money for a smoke shop to go? Okay. No, probably not until tomorrow. No, Hayden's gonna come over here. Yeah. Yeah, it'll be fun. Mabel said it will be fun. Like $50 to $100 will be fine. Oh, let me check what I have. I don't know. Okay, hold on. This earring doesn't go in my ear. Oh yeah, I think we were overdrawn or something. We have $20. Okay, but what are you gonna do? No. Uh, crazy. Okay, but, 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 but. Yeah, it's gonna be cool.